when I heard about or knew about this cancer, I was very afraid of. Means I became very much fearful. I was having breast cancer, and now I'm cancer-free.
Welcome to yet another episode of the R Show. This month, October, is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. As we create awareness on how to prevent, beat, and heal from breast cancer, our guest for this episode is a warrior who did all three. She took on the disease head on, beat it, and joins us to share her journey. Please welcome Dr. Milu Acharya, Maths Professor from Shiksha O Anusandhan University, Bhubaneswar, Orissa.
Namaskar.
Namaskar. What were your first thoughts when you were first diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis and then cancer?
I was diagnosed with RA. I didn't have much idea about the disease. So I was thinking that it is just like any other treatable diseases. But when I was with Rachna, so I thought that she is there to take care of that disease. So now actually I'm fearless about that disease. But honestly speaking, when I heard about or knew about this cancer, I was very afraid of. Means I became very much fearful. So immediately what I did, I moved to Bangalore, where my daughter and son-in-law stay. And there they actually inquired about the hospital. And immediately I joined, means reached there, they started my treatment. Of course, that fear was there. But simultaneously, I was under Dr. Rosna Chachi. So there was the conventional treatment as well as the holistic approach of the treatment. So I followed both.
But in the face of fear, you were brave.
I do not know that, but everything was going on and I cooperated to all the treatments. One day, when I met the doctor and they did this blood test, they said that it is just horrible. At that time, my WBC was just 0.36. And likewise, hemoglobin and RBC, all these parameters were below, means way below than the actual one. The doctor became frightened and he asked me to sit. But I was not sitting, I was moving here and there and just asking the doctor, just give me 2 minutes time, I'm coming. Then in the next week when I went, again after the blood test, the doctor said that, yes, your report says something, but you are behaving in a different way. You are quite normal. But there is every chance of catching the infection. So we will not keep you here. Go back and we are giving you one injection, some medicines we are prescribing. If at all the fever comes, then you follow the medication and everything will be fine. And surprisingly, my treatment started on 23rd of September. And as per the protocol, they gave me the protocol. As per the protocol, it continued and ended at the correct exact date. Means we were calculating because my job was to calculate. and
So
one
you
more
put
thing,
your maths,
Yeah.
maths cap even for your treatment.
Yes, I was doing that. And I will tell you one more thing I was doing. There was the radiologist who was doing this ultrasound. After every month, I used to insist, tell my daughter that go and ask the doctor to do one ultrasound. So every time doctor used to ask me why it is required. I said that it is for my mental peace, because I can calculate what is the dimension, and after 1 month how far it has gone down, and after in the next month where it will be. So I was doing, and surprisingly, whatever I was estimating, whatever was my estimation that in the next one it will be like this, it was more or less that. And this happened. It is not only for the conventional treatment, it is for the great Rachnaji. I'm speaking that.
Yes, it was your strength in following everything that made you cross. You were very disciplined about the entire treatment protocol, whether
Yeah,
it was the doctors, whether it was my nutrition, the breath work, the rest, our conversations around releasing and reducing your anxiety around recurrence. I remember those conversations also.
yeah. I was sometime having the anxiety attacks, and this was mostly happening in mid of the night. Regarding that, also I have told you. So, in mid of the night, suddenly I get up and started to cry. Why this has happened to me? Because I was very disciplined and my food habit was under control. I never take food outside. Maybe stress was there, but I do not know why that has happened to me, and nobody can answer also. Then slowly, after having 2 or 3 discussions with you, I tried to control my mental state. I read some books. I uh, regularly I was doing yoga and meditation. Yeah, pranayam also. Means regularly I was doing pranayam and meditation. That thing helped me a lot. I was not having a sound sleep, but after that I slept. I was initially asked the doctor to prescribe me some sleeping pills also.
Right.
Doctor gave me. But one day, what happened when I was in the hospital, a doctor came and asked me, what are the medicines you are taking? I said that it is one for thyroid and one for RA and one sleeping pill I'm taking. And trying to avoid the painkillers like Dolo 650 they used to give. So I tried to avoid that to minimize the number of medicines. Then the doctor said that, why, what for you are taking? Then I said, no, I'm not getting sound sleep. You are so educated. You have taken so many, taught so many students, and you need this pill. That day, sleeping on that bed, I promised that I will not take the next medicine to get a good sleep. And that happened. And from that date, I remember the date. It is 27th December 2023. Till today, I have not touched that medicine.
It was your inner strength more than anything else.
Yes, I am mentally very strong, but many things it has helped me, because at that situation, I don't think my mental condition was good. I was not mentally stable at that time. My father was at the same time. My father expired. I lost my father. Then this disease. So I was very much disturbed. So not only my mental health, but regularly doing pranayam and meditation, and whatever you are telling at that time, I was taking each and every line very seriously. I remember whatever we have discussed many
Right.
times for hours. I have bored you,
No,
and
no.
but I took everything very seriously, because if somebody is thinking so much for me, so I should do that. That was my situation. And my daughter, she was there. She was all along taking care of me. My son-in-law was there. My husband, everybody has taken care of me in a great way. So I'm thankful to the God that I got wonderful people around me.
What was your reaction when you saw your PET scan to be negative and everything to be absolutely fine.
Yeah, this happened just 5 days earlier. I met the doctor there in Bangalore, in side care, Dr. Kuwama, and she gave me the date to be 26th August 2024. So after my treatment, that was the first PET CT. So I was like thinking that what will be the report? Will there be the term C again, answer again? I was very much afraid of that term. So I was praying God that let me come out of that. And after 25, maybe 30 minutes, I came outside. And the person, the technician who was doing, he said that you go and have your breakfast because till the taste was there. So I should not touch anything. So I went. My daughter, my husband, and my son-in-law, all three were there with me. I ate and came back. So my husband and my daughter made the technician, please tell us what is the situation, what is the report. He said that it is the doctor is there to tell you, but still we can tell that oh, as per the report, everything is fine. It is all good. They said that it is all good. So we came back and they said that maybe by 4:30 or 5 you will get your report. But we have to meet the doctor in the next day. So by 2:30, when we were in our home in Bangalore, so we got the report. And my daughter was sitting, the report came to her. She, for 2 to 3 minutes, she kept quiet. And my husband was sitting just beside her. He asked, what happened? What is the report? Has it come? So she said that, yes, there is nothing. My mother is 100% out of danger. So if that is brain, then every part of my body was completely clear from that disease. Then they said that. Then we the next day we met the doctor. The doctor said that you are free from that. Lead a normal life. Discussed with me nearly 40-45 minutes. And I came to know, that day I came to know that whatever the medication that they may give at the time of treatment, there are some patients for whom the medicine doesn't work. So when I heard this from the doctor, I didn't tell her anything. But internally I was praying that, thank God, I'm saved. And I was also praying for the other person for whom the situation was not like me. Let that person be come out. Let there be one medicine which will make the person to be free from that disease. So I'm very happy today. Really, actually, I'm very happy.
This is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and we're here to give hope to thousands, maybe lakhs of breast cancer patients struggling. And you're sitting here and saying that you are fine, the treatment worked for you when for a lot of others it doesn't work.
Yeah.
To everyone out there, it was the combination of the mind body healing that Milu did, which helped her get a fast and clinically good outcome. And then the doctor told her, you are cancer free.
Yes.
Who is the one family member who contributed most to your healing?
Without thinking much, I will name my daughter. Her name is Prasanti, but we call her as nickname is her nickname is Rosa. But I will simultaneously tell that my son-in-law has done a lot. He had done a lot for me, because when my treatment, that is chemo treatment, was going on, my daughter could not sit, because nobody can see that his or her own mother is suffering like this. So she used to leave, stay outside, sit. She was sitting, but she was sitting outside that room. But my son-in-law used to sit. If I asked for water, he used to give. He used to uh, give everything, my food. If I need a pillow, he used to give that. He was throughout there with me.
If Milu was to give advice to her younger self today, what would that advice be?
That don't be so touchy, which I was. Actually, initially in my when I was very young, I was not like that. Day by day, maybe because of the busy schedule, my profession, and all that, I was like that. So I will tell, don't be so touchy. And also, I wanted everything to be done in a perfect way. So don't think everything can be done perfectly. And I was doing that at the cost of my own health. I will say that, no, don't do this. And spend some good time with yourself.
What should people be wary of with Milu? The one thing that will trigger her and make her your enemy.
Actually, anything indiscipline happens around me, that makes me very disturbed. So someone wants to become, or thinks that let me make her disturb. So just by that one can do. But in this 1 year, I have changed my habit. I have means I'm not becoming so much of disturbed. Anything indiscipline has happened, I try to forget about that. I do not look at all, I'm telling you. So I have changed myself.
So you have become a calmer version of yourself.
Yes. Yes.
So
Yes,
can
because you see, I will add something here. One day when I asked you that why this has happened to me, you explained me many things, but one line you said, to overcome, God has given you this particular time. Just you slow down. Whatever you are doing, you do with your own pace. Do not run. Slow down. So I remember that thing, slow down. So I have slowed down. It's not that I'm not doing my own work, but in a better way I'm doing. So that I have, means nowadays I'm practicing that one. Slow down. I'm doing everything with my own pace, not running, and not expecting me to do everything. Just thinking that I'm having 10 hands. So I'm following that, and I'm a different person now.
so slowing down has actually accelerated your brain alertness because
Yes,
you're able to do more.
yes, yes,
Even in the research, you told me that you are able to finish more now.
yes. Earlier, maximum 2 communications I was doing. We were communicating papers, but I was doing just 2. Now, this year in 2024, from January to till today, I have got 3 published work, means 3 of my papers are now published, and communicated, I have communicated 2, and third one, next one, means 3 plus 2, 5, sixth one, 6th and 7th. 2 more problems I have already completed, and soon I will communicate those.
Amazing.
And I'm telling you, over means in Google Meet from there, from Bangalore, I was doing my research work.
So while you were undergoing your chemotherapy and cancer treatments, you were still doing your research and you
Yes,
realized
yes.
that you're doing it faster than you were doing the year before.
Yes, yes, I was doing, and my student who is in Bhubaneswar, every time on means every day at 10:30 we used to sit till 2 o'clock. Then after that I was taking my lunch and all that. Then at 4 o'clock again I was taking a 30 minutes break, means taking rest, and at 4 o'clock again we start. And the treatment days I was taking off. So it was on all Wednesday mostly the treatment was there. So that day and Thursday mostly I was not doing my work, but rest of the days I was doing.
So just to recap what your schedule was, which helped you recover faster, and this is for the women with breast cancer or their families who are watching this, you drew the right balance between conventional treatment, holistic nutrition. You drew the right balance between keeping your mind engaged with your research work as well as resting.
It's 100% right.
And do you think this is the balance that helped you heal?
And not only this, I was all along playing with, whenever I was getting some free time, I was playing with Nawab. Nawab actually is the pet dog of my daughter and son-in-law, which is one golden retriever. So he was all along there with me. So whenever I get some time, I was playing. And that has also helped me a lot to overcome the difficult time.
There is a lot of research on dogs being our real therapists, especially when we are undergoing cancer treatments.
This thing actually I came to know from my daughter, and also now you are telling.
So one more family member who helped you heal was your therapist Nawab.
Yes, he has helped me a lot. Every time I get a chance, I say that it is because of Nobhab I cured or I crossed that difficult time. Very.
What is one fun fact about Milu that no one knows?
Whenever somebody asks me to tell in public, my heart palpitation goes faster. That I do not know. But once I speak, I can speak. But before that, whenever somebody, oh, I have to speak there. Oh, something happens to me too, in that situation.
What's your favorite food, Milu?
If you give me one option, it is fish. If you give me two options, then it is fish and dalma. Dalma is a Odia cuisine. You can say that it is with dal and vegetables. But nowadays, I've stopped taking both.
You are currently reading which book?
No Mod, No Lotus. One is Fear, from the same author. I read Guru Charita, Satcharita. I love to read calculus book. That one I read. Many books. Ramcharita Manas also I read.
One unhealthy habit about yourself you would like to change.
Means trying to do everything within no time. That was the unhealthy habit in me. Now I have changed it.
One unhealthy habit you would not like to change?
Purchasing of saris. It's not wearing of saris, it is purchasing of saris. That is the bad habit, but still I will continue to do that.
What is your message to both autoimmune and cancer warriors since you have been through all this?
First of all, I'll tell whatever the disease may be, we should be fearless. If somebody gets disease like this and destiny is there that nothing can be done, then we have to surrender. But in my case, I'm very lucky that many things have happened with me. Like RA, after a month or 2 months, I was diagnosed with cancer. So we should have the faith on the Almighty, faith in ourselves. We should have faith on our doctor, whosoever is treating us. And we have to cooperate. When I was initially diagnosed with cancer, I was not able to laugh or smile. But after a month or so, I thought that why to be like this? So treatment is going on. There will be some output. Let me wait for that. So I thought that let me surrender to the doctor. Doctor is doing their duty. Let me cooperate.
You talked about sarees. What is your favorite color?
Favorite color is, of course, blue. Blue, black, pink.
Pink is the color of breast cancer warriors.
Oh, so earlier I was frequently using pink color. And now also I am using, but today I have not.
That's okay. We have in breast cancer warriors, there is a pink ribbon.
Yes, I've seen that.
Yes, yes.
We can be happy. We can make ourselves happy, others happy. Now I'm happy. My family members, they are happy. And everything is normal now.
You spoke a lot about your daughter. You are on camera. Would you like to give a message to your daughter?
She's my daughter, yes, but I'll tell that now she has become my mother. And now what I'm doing, do you know? For everything, I just call her. And I do not know when I even call for something else. She can know, Mommy, what has happened to you? Which I was doing earlier, now she is doing the same with me. Mommy, what has happened? Why your voice is like this? Why you are so down today? How do you feel now? On 10 on scale, where you are now? I say that it is at 88. Why? Why that has happened? You have to tell me. Now she is able to know her mother. So I feel that now she is my mother and I am her daughter.
Milu is a rheumatoid arthritis warrior and a breast cancer warrior, and she has overcome both and she is leading a blessed life.
I'm leading a blessed life. And for that, not only my daughter, my doctor, Dr. Puvama, Dr. Harish, and Dr. Rachna. Actually, you are also a blessing for me.
I'm blessed to have you in my life. I have told you this in our chats very often.
Very often.
Yes, it is very rare to come across someone as deep and someone who is so brave. You don't think you are brave, but Milu, I have seen your bravery. I have seen your fearlessness. And
It's a
I'm
very big thing you have said, but you do not know what I have seen in you. I have never seen you physically. On today, I have seen you. But I feel that I met or I am with God. I am cured, almost cured from marriage. And secondly, I am cancer free. So everybody is getting the conventional way of treatment. But very few are getting your treatment, the holistic approach. So I got, that means I am blessed.
Thank you. Thank you so much for being on this show. And I wish you good health now and always.
Thank you, Rachna ji, for inviting me to this platform.
This was easier than you thought, right?
Very easy. Very, very easy.
You have beat cancer. That is the biggest mountain in our lives.
You do not know the day the doctor said that there is a patient, she just showed her finger. There is a patient who is just 33. No medicine is working on her. So, means I thought that I will cry there. So I became afraid. I was just trembling from inside. How to control? And that same line was there with me in my mind. I was just praying, please God, save that girl. I was having breast cancer and now I'm cancer free.